How are we all today? I'm back with another live stream on the Wildlife Puzzle 3000 Pieces. Let's say a quick hello before all the names go off the screen. We've got Sybil and Claire and Clark. Hello to you all. Merry Christmas to you too, Clark. Hi, Sonia. Oh my gosh, this is super early for you, isn't it? Mind you, it's a bit later than a Thursday, but still, thank you for being here. Hi, Brian. And Sybil and Clark as well. So that's all we have just now, but I'm really glad you're all here, so thank you. How are we all doing? Are we all ready for Christmas? I can't believe it's like this week. How crazy is that? I don't know. I really feel like Christmas has snuck up on me this year. It's like, oh, I'm here. I'm like, oh, right, yeah, I better get ready. I'm mostly done. I've really just got to get all my food in. But I'm pretty much there presents wise. Coffee is ready, and so am I. Oh, that's good. That's good. I've had a couple of coffees, so I'm ready and raring to go. All right. So, oh, some more people joining. Karen's here, and Angela as well. Hello to you, and hello SS. Good morning, after you. How you doing? Lurking as usual. Four Sisters and Hazelnut coffee today. Well remembered, Clark. All right, so what I've got in front of me are two of the boards, and they're the same two that I was working on last week because I was doing flamingos and water. And I got kind of all this patch done, filled in a few gaps over here and on the bottom right hand board in the bottom corner where the elephants and stuff are as well. So that board is looking really full. Now, what my plan was to continue filling gaps in with the water because I've still got a few water pieces and move maybe up to the top left board, which I've got to my right here. I've got the other boards are stacked to my right so that I can just grab them when I need them. And it's entirely possible I might move up and move on to a waterfall, which I will show you. Let's have a quick look at the image. Here it is. So the water the water's all the way across pretty much, but it also goes up into this area here up at the top where there's a big waterfall. So I was going to sort of cover that, but in sort of readiness for that, I'll leave that there so you can have a look at it. I got my remaining water pieces and I decided to spread them out on a board. Now, I haven't shape sorted them yet. I feel like there's too many at the moment. And they're kind of varied enough for me to be able to pick things out, like white pieces or more green coloured pieces and things like that. Not only that, but there aren't that many different shapes really in this puzzle. So I kind of thought, right, well, I'll leave the shape sorting for now. But I wanted to spread them out in a single layer so I could see them. So they're my water pieces. Um, and what I also decided to do was grab the birds and bugs pieces because in front of that waterfall there are quite a lot of parrots flying. And here as well as a lot of butterflies in front of the water. Two other birds here. I mean, I've done the flamingos, but they're easy to separate. The rest of the birds all just kind of went in with the bugs and butterflies, and so on. So I thought there must be some in there with water behind them that'll fill some gaps. So I also spread those out. So these are all my birds and bug pieces. Now, what I remembered as I was going through these was that some of the flower pieces went in there. In fact, I've just spotted one. It's the white flower at the bottom. And so any kind of obvious watery pieces that I could find and flower pieces that belong kind of to at the bottom of the puzzle, I pulled those out. And the rest are just spread out and I can cook back and forth or even just move on to these next if I manage to get through the water pieces. So they're spread out as well. And then what I've got here, this pile here, let me just put my box lid back. These are pieces I pulled out from where I was just flipping the pieces over. Just like ones that I should have sorted into other piles. So like that's a snake, for example. Found a couple of pieces with snake in. Found a couple of pieces with flamingo in. That's not a flamingo, but I did find a couple with like flamingo wing. There, I think that's a flamingo, maybe. Um, and then I found several with these white flowers, and there's white flowers at the bottom here and here. Uh, it's more kind of in the middle, kind of in front of this deer. And I picked out some of the waterfall birds, the ones flying in front of the waterfall and things like that. So these are some pieces I picked out as I was flipping. And I should hopefully be able to either fill gaps or just put them where I kind of know they go. There's another bit of flamingo wing, I think. So yeah, so that's what I've done kind of in readiness. So it's just going to be filling out. Might be a bit chaotic. This puzzle isn't as easy to live stream in the sense that it's not like a lot of live streams I do tend to be collage style puzzles, which are easy to kind of break down into sections. This is one continuous image, like the life puzzle was. So it's not quite as sort of clear cut, where I can just say, right, I've done that bit. Now I'm moving on to this bit. You do have that to a certain extent, but when you're dealing with like large bits of water, for example, that cross different bits of foam board, then it becomes a bit more kind of awkward. So I'm trying to keep it organized, but it may appear to be a little bit chaotic at times. So that's what I've done. Has anyone else joined? Suze is here. Hello, Suze. And hello, Cara. And Gryffindor. Hello to you. And Slitherpuff. You're both here. How are you both doing? Special good morning to my favourite superhero and nemesis, Clark Kent. And yeah, Batcat isn't here unfortunately. She can't make the stream today. But we're thinking of her. She'll be missed. I'm watching season 1 of I Love Lucy. Oh, okay. What, at the same time as this live stream? Is that not a bit distracting? Hazelnut coffee sounds good. Think I'll make my Don Francisco Hawaiian. Ooh, nice. She's coconut hazelnut this morning. Oh, that sounds really good. You guys have all got really exotic sounding coffees. Awesome. I Love Lucy is such a funny show. I've never seen it, to be honest. I've seen a bunch of jigsaw puzzles at the at a thrift shop. Is that nearby? A thrift shop nearby? Love that you're joining the hazelnut coffee bandwagon. I picked out a Big Ben 300-piece jigsaw. The picture is a waterfall and a bunch of flowers. Oh, that sounds nice. Big Ben, is that a brand then? Or is Big Ben actually in the image? I would guess not if there's a waterfall. I don't think there's a waterfall near Big Ben. I finally found out what's wrong with me. I'm low in blood and almost dangerously low in iron. Oh, right. My vitamin D is also very low. That's why I'm so exhausted all the time. Ah, okay. So you may be a bit anemic. So what do you need for that? Like iron tablets. It's good when you find out what it is though. At least you can target it then and do something about it, you know? Getting there. It's amazing how much an imbalance in certain vitamins and minerals and stuff. It's amazing how much of an impact that has on you. Price for that puzzle is $1. Well, that was a bargain. Who's just joined? Helen, hello. How are you? Hmm. Yep, iron infusion. Well, hopefully that makes you feel better though. If you lived at Lewiston, Maine, it's 10 to 15-minute drive. Okay, I've got you. Yes, Big Ben is a brand. Oh, I've not heard of that. Right, so what I'll do is I'll try and get. I found quite a few of these white flowers, so I'm gonna start by filling those in. Because I know exactly where they go, so it makes sense. Also found a couple of lilies, so I'll pull those out. That's a snake. I'll put that with the other snake. Flower. flower. Uh, that's one of the white flowers. That goes at the bottom as well. That's a lily. Some of these might go on the bottom right board. There's a couple of lilies, water lilies in the bottom right. So I may have to reach off and put those in, or at least just plonk them on that board until I can get them in. More white flowers. That's the snake as well. That, these are, I think, flamingos. White flowers. White flowers. Oops. Pinging them off. They're the orange flowers. And I think that goes at the bottom somewhere as well, so I'll pull that one out. So, let's attempt to fill this in. I don't think. Oh, wait, there's a few over here as well. Near this deer. So I may have a wee floating section. Not entirely sure. I think that, yeah. Aye, that goes over here. Thought they looked like a lot of flowers for that little bunch down there. But it's fine as long as we're filling in gaps and getting the pieces in. Now they've got purple in those flowers, so they go with those. There's a butterfly down here. So see, this is where, because the birds and bugs are literally all over the puzzle. So there's a good few that are up flying in the sky. There's also loads down in these kind of areas where I haven't filled it in. So, like, there's a big orange butterfly here that's going to help me link sections up, hopefully. So, there we go, that's that piece. This looks as though it goes down here somewhere. There we go, there. Now, and there's a frog there. I think it's a frog. Yes, and it's bright blue. This is another bit of deer. So at some point, I'm going to fill in this bit where the flowers are. There's a bit of that butterfly. You can just see the top of it there. So I should be able to go over to the butterfly board. This was kind of the whole point. And these are the orange flowers. And then just scan over and pick out orange butterfly pieces, if you see what I mean. That was the whole point of laying them out, so that I could see what was what. No, that looks like it's got water in though. So it maybe goes up there. Ah, there we go. Wavy bit. Does that go against there? No, I don't think it does. That might though. Does that go in there? Looks like it. Tricky though, this puzzle. Sometimes it seems like they fit and then they don't. Ah, that goes there. I mean, you can see a butterfly there, so it goes over here somewhere. There we go. That's there. And then we've got these. So that one goes there. Goes there. Ah, there we go. That goes in there. No, that's not right. That goes there. See, told you it was tricky. There, that attaches that. So that's good. Got a bunch of white flowers in there. Some oranges in here. I haven't found these ones. I actually thought some of them would go in here, but I never spotted those. So I guess not. This looks like it goes down at the bottom. It's like mossy rock with purple. Again, it might be that some of these go in the other board. That looks like maybe the snake that goes down here. Not sure. Uh, right. So, I'm wondering about. Now then, that goes with this bird here. There we go. It's got black feathers at the tips of its wings. There's a yellow frog. Now then, where does that go? I think it's a frog. Oh, that's down here. There. That one. There's a pink butterfly in front of the moss. Here. So you see, again, overlap with the butterflies. I'm wondering if that one. Oh, that's the bush up near the top, up here. So. Hmm. It's kind of finding a section and just working on it, isn't it? Ah, yes. Okay, that's good. A little bit of lily pad there too. Mm. I'm just wondering about maybe just going for the. That's a bird, I think. Going for the waterfall. Because they're kind of the most obvious standout pieces for me at the moment. I don't know if that's one of the birds on the bottom right. It's it's frustrating. I can't fit more than two boards down here. I wish I could. There's a bit of the orange flower. Um, right. Let's see if I can possibly marry up these. These are probably going to go near the top, if I'm honest. The flamingo pieces, because I think they're the ones that are flying. There's one here that's flying, but I don't think I've got any pieces of that. Oh, there's the lilies. Have we got any more lilies down here? I think that's the bottom right board. I'm going to move my iPad. It's kind of in the way. It's on top of my boards. So I'm just going to grab this one for a second and see if I can find where these lilies go. There's one. There's two. And then this, I think, goes there. And that goes in there. I don't know if that's quite a dark purplish bit of water, but I don't think it belongs to these birds. But oh, do you know what else I found in with the birds and bugs? Some zebra pieces, which is kind of odd. I don't know how they ended up in there. Oh, I got a little bit of that little gazelle thing running in the background. So there's that one. There's another zebra bit. Is it water? Well, that goes. It goes down here. There we go. I'm not sure if I can find any more bits that go in there. Oh, that's an elephant there. Ah, any more for any more? Yeah, they're the zebras. I don't. There's a couple of zebras here, but I don't think any of these pieces belong to them. Thought I'd found a bit of that bird earlier. I can't see it now. No, I can't see it. I maybe left it on the other board. Right, so there are some zebras on this board, and this was the one I was going to move up to. This is the top left hexant. There's a zebra piece in, and there's one in. Uh, oh, oh, it goes there. Let's go on that bit. I wish I could get these um apes a bit more together. Right, we've also got some of the flying um flamingos. We might be able to possibly fill in one of the gaps. That's one of the ones in front of the water. And that one looks like it too. Unless that's a parrot. Oh no, that's that one. That was there. What is that then? Up in the sky? Is it up in the sky? There, it goes there. It is a flamingo. And that one, where does that one go? In front of the giraffes? No, I've got that one. That's not there either. I don't know where that one goes. I don't know where that one goes. But I'll pop this back over there. I don't think I'm going to be working much on that board today. Um, oh, got a snake piece from that board actually. There. And a snake piece from that board too. Gosh, I'm doing all of them today. There, that piece. There's the snake, yellow snake. That's really skew with, sorry. Um, so that's that snake. I can't remember. Where's the orange snake? Thought there was an orange snake somewhere. Oh, but then it could be a butterfly. Actually, that might be a butterfly. Sometimes it's hard to distinguish snake or like a really bright snake or frog or lizard or something for a really bright butterfly. Right, let's get this board into play. And what I'll do is I'll put it over here so that this board is still, like I can still see it, because I think I'll be filling in gaps over here. Probably underneath too, but not as much. And you'll have to forgive the chimps, they're all over the show. Alright, and you've got there's water here where the zebra are. And hopefully I can link a bunch of it together. So let me grab some of these that look as though they're in front of the waterfall. These are ones I picked out of the birds and bugs pile. These aren't even ones that were in the water pieces. Excuse me. I'm not sure about that one. So I'm grabbing those. And then I'm going to grab the water pieces and try and pull out as many as I can that I think belong to waterfall. And some of them might have birds in. Um, That's a bit of flamingo on that piece. It's hard um when the piles of pieces overlap category wise, if you see what I mean. It's hard to know kind of what to put where sometimes. That looks like waterfall. This is a sort of a taller, calmer looking waterfall. Like there's lots of little rapid type waterfalls, but there's a difference between the textures. I'll try and pull out some of the calmer water pieces as well, the ones that are at the base of the big waterfall. Try and do that. Yep. It's good that there's birds flying in front of it, if I'm honest. It just gives me something to focus on or somewhere to start. Right. Freya just made me jump. I assume it was Freya anyway. Both getting excitable. Yeah. Just as I'm about to move the board, then I spot a whole bunch more. Right, move the board, Vic, move the board. I'm gonna stick that on there. I think that goes on that one. And I found another one actually earlier that goes on that one. That one does. And another one that I think might have a little bit of hippo or something in it that I now can't see. There it is. Right, there we go. Ah, okay. I guess we'll let this get this show on the road with this waterfall. Or we'll try to, at least. What are we saying in the chat? I had low iron, etc., and got 2 iron infusion, then found out I have hemochromatosis. The infusion will make you feel much better. Oh, right, okay. Is that what that is, hemochromatosis? Is that like just a low iron count? Or is it a little bit different? Working on the faces, it's almost done, furry friends. Oh, good! Sounds like you're enjoying that puzzle. My housemate received a big bag of Pop's cereal as a farewell gift. Farewell? Why, are they going somewhere? I've obviously missed a bit of conversation here. My health has been keeping me from puzzling. It's very difficult when I have a lot of the same symptoms of the flu, sore muscles and exhaustion. Yeah, that's the thing. So many things can cause that, can't they? Hello, Bogdis, how are you? Have you ever heard of the brand Pop cereal? Do you love the taste of that brand in your area and sold at the grocery stores? No, I'm not familiar with it over here in the UK, but it might be very similar to something we have. I'm not sure what kind of cereal it is. We have Cocoa Pops and we have Rice Krispies, which are like little rice puffs. Big Ben is a brand owned by Milton Bradley. Oh, okay. I didn't realise that. Well, I've definitely heard of Milton Bradley. Kellogg's Corn Pops. It's an awesome cereal. Let's be honest, that is more dessert than a healthy breakfast. Very, very sweet with sugar. Oh. We've got Kellogg's brand stuff. We have cornflakes. We like our Kellogg's cornflakes over here. They're not as sugary. Depends on the kind of cornflakes you have. Have to go. Have to be ready. Okay. Well, enjoy your wee shop. Have a great shopping trip to Walmart. Will you look at puzzles there? Brian, hope Walmart isn't too crowded at this time before Christmas. I know. Seems like everywhere is, doesn't it? Going early enough that it shouldn't be too busy. Never too busy if you shop before 9, opens at 6:30. Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Freya and I were in town this morning and but that was about 10 and it was busy then. Well, by Stirling standards anyway. Stirling's a tiny place. Hello, Val. How you doing? Just lurking in the back as I get my day going. On holidays now, so taking late start as I get the house ready for hosting. Yeah, I know. I need to start doing my tidying up and things this week. Hope everyone is doing well. My puzzling has been slow as I focus on festivities. Yeah, I think we're all the same, aren't we? I think we're all the same. Just a busy time, isn't it? Mm. But a happy time, I hope, for everybody. It's funny, the first iron infusion I got, it was half a bag. My iron went from 5 something to 4.7. Iron levels went down. My doctor was completely shocked. That had never happened to a patient of his. Oh, how would that happen? That's bizarre. Could he explain that? Right. So there's an orange parrot or a couple of orange parrots um that I'll use as my starting point here. That's that's a butterfly. That goes above one of the other orange parrots. Uh, and there's a spiky bush that's I've got a little bit of the start of it there, but I can't quite attach it to anything yet, which is a wee bit frustrating. Right, and then that's a wing. There, that goes there. Oh, does that go there? Yes, it does. Right, so that's part of that bird. I don't know if I've got. Now then, wait a minute. I'm not so sure that goes in with this lot. Alright, so it's going to take a bit of concentration, but I'll try and keep talking to you. Sometimes I get so involved that I go all quiet, but um I'll try and keep the conversation flowing. What's that? Oh, that's another bird. There's loads of birds. There we go. That's that bit together. They all seem to be a similar type as well, or the same type. Kind of orange under the wings. Um, green bodies in some cases, like that one. Well, that's a little bit of flamingo. Oh, there, that's that bit. Yay! That is a flamingo that's flying in front of the water somewhere, I think. Unless it's that one. That's that one. Yeah. So there we go. That one's in. Mm. Okay. Well, this is good. At least I'm kind of getting a wee starting point going. That goes there. Splashy bit at the bottom of the waterfall, of course. It's pretty normal for waterfalls, isn't it? That goes more to the right, near this, near this flamingo here. Eh, I can just see the corner of that bush. There we go. Now then. That one. Huh. Don't know about that one. That looks like a wing. Oh, it's a tail. I think that's a tail. Yes, it is. It's there. So in the background, obviously the waterfalls are going down, so the lines are like vertical. So you can, if it's a bit confusing, you can figure out which way the pieces are lined. Like, because I thought that was wing at first, then I realized it was the wrong way round. So once I put it the right way round, I realized it was tail, if you see what I mean. Right. So we're getting a little bit together here because that's attached to those flamingos. And those flamingos actually do attach, these ones on the top left board, attached to these ones here. I don't know if you can see them. You can just see the legs. So these two parts do attach, but they're on different boards. Excuse me. Does that go there? No, wrong head. That does though. That looks like it might go more in this area. There, it's there. That's the back of the gorilla. Um, Now then, does that go? Oh, I think that actually goes there. I got that too far up. I'm sure I've seen that bit. I don't know if it's in the water pieces. I think it is. It's actually there. Does that bit go there? Yay! Okay, that good. That attaches that. Right, I just spotted some of these spiky leaves. The spiky leaves belong to. There's a bush up here, and I think that might really help to gel some of these bits together. Uh, there. So we're starting to hit one of the smaller waterfalls down there. I know it kind of seems like I'm jumping around a bit, but I just sort of feel like I just have to sort of follow what the puzzle's telling me, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Um, Not sure where that goes. It is easy to get distracted though. When you're looking at a pile of general pieces and you're sort of like, oh, I know where that goes, and it's often in a way different spot. Mm. Right, and I'm finding a few more waterfall pieces as well. So I've just grabbed a bunch of those. But this is exactly why I spread them out like this, because I wanted to be able to just keep looking back, grabbing a few more, puzzling a bit, looking back, grabbing a few more, puzzling a bit, and doing it that way. So, uh, you said it well, Vicky. It's high iron. Oh, it's high iron, right. Mine says mostly normal because I've got problems. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, right, okay. Usually people have low iron, don't they? Um, He couldn't explain it, but my body does not make iron like it should. Low iron runs in the family. Oh, okay. Does he recommend you eat certain types of food? Red meats and stuff like that? Or are you veggie? Mind you, there's iron in like dark leafy greens. I'm busy shape sorting green pieces on my 42K puzzle. Time to use the repeat cut and shape to put together green. I know, you do struggle with green, don't you? I was looking at my puzzles today. I was just kind of, in my puzzle room, just looking up at the shelf and really excited, because I'm kind of at the point where I'm choosing the next puzzles to do. And I was like, oh, that's always an exciting part of puzzling, isn't it? When you're choosing your next puzzle. I was looking up at my um right, that doesn't fit in there, but it goes down there somewhere, you can tell. There. I was looking up at my magical bookcase, and some of my, just all of them. So many I want to get done. So many good ones. Right, I've got another bird's head here. I seem to have more heads than wings. There's a head there, and there's a head there. Uh, hmm. Right, there's pink in that. Where would that be? Oh, it's yes. I don't know if I've got it down here. There's a dragonfly around there somewhere. I think it's that. I think it's there. And there's a blue butterfly in front of that. Right, so that goes that side of this wee bit, I think. If I'm right. Oh, that goes in there. Okay, and that looks like possibly flamingo. It's pink anyway. Yes, it's there. It's the feet of this flamingo. Oh, that looks like another bird's head. How many birds are there in this? Right, okay. So there's a small one there. It's actually really tiny, that one. There's a butterfly in that. That's a bit darker though. Wait, does that go there? No. It doesn't. It goes there. Ooh, that goes there. Yeah, I can attach that. Woo! I mean, I might need to move over to the birds and bugs to see if I can find any that I don't have. That I don't know if that's. Oh, that goes there. Oh, right, that's a different kind of bird. It's kind of a beigey coloured bird up at the top. Another bit of the spiky plant. Oh, we go there. Mm. That's another bit of the spiky plant. Nope. Ah, that goes on the underside there. Right. And another bit. There we go. I do like filling in the gaps. It's very satisfying. Does that go? No, that doesn't go there. Um, No. Ah, there. So that thing is that. Yeah. Oh no, wait. Oh no, that's in a different bit. That goes over here. Right. Oh, I'm getting mixed up now. Right. So hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Let me just move some things around here. Um, that goes with that. And that. Oh, they go there. Right. That's a bit of wing. That. The little pink bird. I don't think I have any pieces of that at the moment. But this, anyway, this goes more above these two birds. Like here. It goes there. There. That tiny little bird there. And what it is there's like a bit that hangs down from the trees above, and that's what that green bit is there. So that's good. Oh, I wish I could find that. Maybe that's in the birds and bugs. Uh, Okay, so that goes there. That's in there. All right, I'm starting to marry up heads with bodies. I still feel like I've got too many birds' heads though. uh, right, wait a minute. Where do you go? Wow, that's this one. That's this bird here. Uh, right, and that goes further up, I think. Okay. It'd be good if I could get this attached. Hmm. It's coming together though, right? I think. Right, where do you go? You go there. So there's that yellow butterfly. And I've got a couple of long pink legs here. Might potentially belong to these birds. Um, Now then, there, you can just see them there. Or maybe not actually. Possible that they're eh. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't go there. Does it go there? No. Ah. Oh dear. Too many big pink long legs. Hang on. What's that one? Oh, does that go there? Yes. Okay. So that does belong there. And that belongs there. Right. So it does belong to these birds, which are floating somewhere up there. I just can't really attach them yet. Now then, where's the blue butterfly? That's above. this bird there, that goes there. So maybe I can find some more birds and bug pieces. Look at there. Nope. It's like there. Yes. Ah, and that attaches there. That's good. So there's a nice big chunk coming together here. At least one of the top boards is starting to come together. The bottom boards were definitely overtaking. I think the weather here is broken. It's 7 degrees C and a howling rainstorm. Oh, nice. We've just had drizzly rain for days on end. Like it's been just the weather here has been miserable. Just miserable. It's not been super duper cold. It's not been snowy. There's not really been any kind of extreme, just drizzly. Ugh. The weather here is really, really quite rubbish. I could eat red meat for every meal, but my body doesn't do what it needs to do to make iron. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. Hmm. Well, hopefully they can sort it for you. Are you considering magical bookcase next on your table? Yes, you have so many great choices. Well, I am considering it. Yeah, I am considering it. I'm also considering around the world. But what I don't want to do is open downtown and then immediately open another puzzle. If I'm gonna open downtown first and sort it. Then when I've sorted that and the process has started, then I'll open another puzzle. What I don't want to be doing is sorting several giant puzzles at the same time. I know I tend to build multiple giant puzzles at the same time, but I don't want to be sorting. I just don't want to be sitting here solidly sorting for days on end. That just sounds quite sort of taxing. So whatever I decide to do, it'll be started after I've sorted downtown. But still having a blank table, it's like all the possibilities. It's kind of exciting. Yeah. I would love to be done with my current section of the 42K by the end of the year so I could start Magical Bookcase at New Year's. I'm not sure that I will make it. How far through would you say you are in percentage to? Are you past halfway? Hmm. I'll pull out downtown, which I'm a third of the way through sorting, which has been stashed away in favour of six portals, and I'll probably be opening the 5K Pokemon with my grandson over Christmas holidays. Well, at least with that one, Pokemon, it's very sortable. You'll probably find that comes together quite quickly, Claire. Um, and yeah, the thing about the six portals is it's already mostly sorted. I mean, I've almost finished it. Section one, anyway. Um, So I think it's really just that I don't want to be sorting multiple puzzles at the same time. I think I'm just going to get really confused if I try and do that. So I'm happy building more than one at the same time, but I want to get the sorting done on downtown first. The last section of the 42K took 2 months. 2 months on my current section would be January 5th. Not too far off. Seems like a more realistic finish date. Yeah, and you're not too far into the new year, are you? So that's good. Sybil, Vicky, in honor of you, I have started the New York Puzzle Company 500 called Chat with a Dragon. Ah, I don't think I've done a New York Puzzle Company puzzle, but that sounds awesome. I would love to chat with a dragon. Maybe not Smog from The Hobbit. He seems like quite an evil dragon, but still, be fun. Clark, I bet the 42K feels like you have multiple large puzzles going on at once as well. Yeah, just on its own. They are big sections, aren't they? Six Portals is the first large one past a 3K. So I've jumped in the deep end doing a few at once. You really have, but do you know what though? Pokemon's a good choice. Pokemon's a good choice. I don't think you'll be too overwhelmed by Pokemon. Um and the same with Six Portals. I mean it's another it joins the ranks of good starter puzzles for large piece counts, I would say. Plus you've got with Six Portals, you've got 3.5K sections rather than unless you've mixed it. Have you mixed it, Claire? Hello again. Was having leftovers. Hello again. Leftovers. Leftover what? I recently went to Walmart for black puzzle post boards. All right, yeah, found some extra thick ones for a good price, so I bought two. Well, that sounds good. Brought them home, found they opened into a main piece and two side pieces. Ha! All right. Like they fold, or are they separate from each other? I'm hoping to get the wildlife puzzle you just finished in the new year. It's just over $600 from Poland. You the big one. Wow, that's exciting. I just have to talk Mum into getting it for me. Hint, hint, nudge, 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 wink, wink. Mm, mm. Yes, I hope I am inspiring people to do that puzzle. It's awesome. You've inspired me to get it. Yay! Good. Good, good, good. Well, that's one of the things I said during my last video. Like, I feel like it doesn't get enough love, that puzzle. It's just so. Oh, it's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Not easy, I will admit. I do understand people's trepidation about it, but it's just gorgeous. That's all I can say. Uh, right, so, wait a minute, that's Blue Butterfly. That one looks like it might go potentially down here somewhere. See, there's still quite a bit of still water down here. There. Right. Hmm. What to go with next? So, now then, where else are there lily pads? There's a piece there with lily pad and a big white bit. Can't really. The lily pads are more in the still water though, so I'm not entirely sure where this goes. I'm a bit confused by this piece. Um, wait, that looks like waterfall. Again, that looks like a blue butterfly. Oh no, it's bird. Wait, it's one of the birds, I think. I just can't see which one. Uh, that one? No. There. No, I don't know about that one. That belongs over there. There's like I don't know the corresponding piece. There's like a twisty branch that goes up the left side here. And I can't find the corresponding wavy yet. Oh, now then. Is that chimp? That looks like chimp. It is. There's one a bit further down um hanging off one of the long bits of foliage. So I can't attach it to those chimps, but it goes that you can see the waterfall in the piece though. Can I get that one in? Ha! Yes, I can. These are actually going in quite nicely. Now then, there's a green butterfly there. Where do you belong? It's tiny though. This butterfly probably was like 4 pieces in the giant puzzle. Hmm, I can't see it there. No, I can't see it at the moment. Unless it's there. It's there. Yeah, it's behind that bird. Got yeah. And this one, that is a very obviously a bird, and it looks very obviously like waterfall. But I can't. Oh wait, there's one sitting. Wait a minute. There is one sitting at the top of this twisty branch, and I wonder if that's that one. That looks like waterfall. There we go, that goes there. And I've got some of these um bush pieces. That goes there. I mean, a lot of these bush pieces are going to be in with the greens, so I'm not certain how much I'll really be able to fill this out, but there's one or two. I've got one or two. Okay, still not a bad little section that's come together there. Let's see if I can find some of the birds. There's some bright bits of bird here that I don't have. See if I can spot any pieces that I've missed. Oh, that's not a bird. That I'm not sure about. Sometimes I can't distinguish sky from water, which sounds a bit weird, but um, it's not always obvious. Right, I'm just pulling out bits where I sort of recognize where it goes as and when I can. It looks like water in the background. I just can't figure out what it is. Looks. Oh, it's that cat. Oh, I said I didn't have its face. Hang on. Remember, there it is. I don't know how that ended up in the birds and bugs. Clearly, it's not a bird or a bug. Um, but it's got a face now. Yay! That's water in the background. That looks like water. Excuse me. That is snake. There. Bright blue. That's water. That looks like water. And the more this pile goes down, the more manageable it gets. That's a snake too. There, that goes over there. What's that? That looks like a toucan or something. That's elephant, I think. Stick that over there. I think that might be flamingo. Looks like water. Some of the water's green in some cases, so it's hard again, it's hard to distinguish from the greenery at the top of the puzzle. Mm. And of course there's greenery at the bottom of the puzzle as well, but usually you can tell by the texture. Um, like if it's like mossy greens as opposed to leafier greens. It looks mossy to me. It looks like water. Hmm. There's a really obvious bit of one of the birds. It's got like a green body, and I'm not seeing it. Grab that. It'll probably pop up when I'm not looking for it, no doubt. Happens to me a lot. There it is, I found it. Found it! Yay! That looks mossy. I've got quite a handful here, so I may have to go and put some in. That looks mossy as well. So I'm starting to shift focus a bit. I'm sort of thinking more bottom of the puzzle than water, if that makes sense. Um, so I'll pop those back over there. I'm glad I decided to spread those out. Oh no, I haven't mixed anything. It's fine. I didn't think you had necessarily. I just wondered. A few people mixed it. It's definitely one of the more mixable large piece counts, I would say. I'm loving six portals, and yes, it's easier than I thought. They were connected, but I cut the sides off the big piece and have some smaller foam boards. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you mean. That's kind of cool. So now you've got some little boards, which can be handy. Kate, hello. How you doing? And hello, Soul. Ready to put some buns in the oven. Sounds good. I feel like I need merch that says that goes there. I can do that. I've been trying to think of merch that has like funny statements on it. You know, that's like like we've been talking recently about saying inspired instead of blame and joyous multiple instead of too many large piece counts, that kind of thing. Happy circumstance instead of problem. I could do like a wee dictionary definite list of dictionary definitions. But it's relating them to puzzling as well. You have to sort of make it obvious that it's about puzzling. I thought that would be quite funny. Love the smell of baking bread. Oh, so do I. Do you know what? I've ordered myself I've just ordered a bread maker. And it's coming, I think it's coming tomorrow. I was like, do you know, like find with chopped bought bread, I tend to have a couple of slices of it and then it goes off. And it's just not as nice, is it? And whereas if you make a wee loaf in a bread maker, it's only small. So, even if you do have some left, you're not throwing much away. And it just makes your whole house smell like freshly baked bread, and it's so lovely. I used to have a bread maker years ago, but I've not had one in a while, and I thought it might be nice to have one. So I bought myself a bread maker. That's coming next week. That's one of my sort of ish a Christmas present to myself. Um, I can't wait. I love it. Although I do need to try and eat less carbohydrates. I'm going to try and lose a bit of weight in the new year. Do some exercise, eat healthy, all that stuff. See how long it lasts. Um, sorry, did you ask me a question, SS? What's my Christmas wish list this year? Um, so I don't really. I never know what to ask for Christmas. But I did. There is some Lego I want, and I'm pretty certain one of the sets is under the tree. Um, so that's on my wish list. Puzzle wise, I don't. I've got so many. I've got so many. I don't really have puzzles on my wish list, but because I've already got so many. What else? Well, I asked Freya for a wee T-shirt that says "Fly, you fools," and it's got a picture of Gandalf on it. That'd be quite cool. Um, just I don't know, just a nice dinner, some wee surprise. Like I like surprises at Christmas. You know, I like to open something and I'm sort of pleasantly surprised. But I do sometimes buy myself things like stuff I need for the flat, like the bread maker or whatever. I don't necessarily need it, but it's a wee indulgence. So yeah, I know that doesn't sound very exciting, but I'd say the only things that have actually been on my list this year that I've wanted has been the Rivendell Lego, and the Avengers Tower Lego, um, and actually the Stranger Things Lego sets just come out. I really like that, but I'm really trying to limit my Lego sets because I don't have space. I've actually got to create some space, on my shelf that currently has puzzles on it, and this is in the lounge. I've no idea where I'm going to put the puzzles, but oh dear. But I'll figure something out. Merch with that Vicky phrase would be good. What, that goes there? No, I feel like a lot of puzzlers would say that, would they not? Right, that's kind of a mossy green, and there's pink flowers, so it goes down here. That I think might be snake. Yes, it is. Bright blue. That, now then, that's a little spiky. I don't know if that's part of this spiky bush. Uh, hang it's very possibly part of the spiky bush. I'm not sure. Again, mossy rock. Where would that go? Is like a red butterfly. Gosh, they're so tiny though. The little butterflies on here. It's hard to spot where they go. I'm wondering if it's somewhere here near the lions. There we go. It goes there. Mm, that one is like pink flowers with water just above them, but I don't. It looks like flowers anyway. Might go in here. There. Goes there. That's some kind of rock. Possibly goes down here. Hmm. Ah, no. I think that goes down there somewhere. That is frog. That looks like one of the rocks that's maybe in the middle of the water, possibly. It's kind of mossy, but it's brighter. So they're a bit darker at the bottom, the mossy rocks. Hmm. So it's possibly up there somewhere. That is one of these waterfall pieces. Where does it go? That's the question. I think it might go around here somewhere with that bird. That looks like another frog or something. Maybe. No. Look at that. No, not sure. It looks like a frog though. There's that piece I was looking for of the green bit on this bird. Um, what kind of so if I was to create some merch that said that goes there, what kind of font would you have it in? How would it look? I'll give one there. Right, I've got a wee stack of pieces waiting to go into that bottom right board. That looks like this stone. Yes, it is. That I thought might go. It's black, but it looks like one of the wings of one of the flying uh flamingos. This one there. Does that go there? Huh. What about that? It looks like one of the birds. That's waterfall, but it's one of the more rushier waterfalls. There is a butterfly. I think it might belong up here somewhere. I guess there. Again, I think that might be. Oh, they actually go together. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's that flamingo up at the top. Another one of these birds here, but not that one. That one. There. Oh, that's this frog. This little blue frog there. That's the snake. This is gap filling nicely, isn't it? So now this looks like one of the bushes down here, maybe? That definitely looks like water beside it. I might be wrong, I don't know. That's kind of green. I'm not sure if that belongs in the other board. That, I think, is one of the. Oh, I don't know actually. Is it one of the flamingos? It doesn't look like the flamingo's feathers, but there's water behind it. Huh. I'm not sure about that one. There's definitely water. Oh, and that goes down here. That's that butterfly. Um, down there. And that, I think, isn't bug or butterfly. Yes, it's that deer there. So, okay. Well, it's coming along, isn't it? It's definitely coming along. I think I'm just going to keep going at the water pieces then. Maybe move on because I've got most of this together now. If I find other bits, I'll grab them. But I wonder about maybe moving on to like um hang on. Where does that go? I think that goes down there. Like maybe some of the whiter, sort of more rushier waterfalls, if that makes sense. I've described that accurately. There we go. Oh, yay! Okay, that's attached. Yay! Right, that's good. That's good. That's attached. And that, so that means, wait a minute, this whole bit can actually go on this board. I'll leave that piece in because it would be floating down here, but I can put it on um these boards just to help me get my bearings a bit. Okay. Right. Let's try and fill some of these bits in then. So I'm looking really for water pieces, not birds and bugs at this stage. And I'll perhaps look out for kind of dark blues. Um, for now. Again, if I find any that I think might belong to the waterfall I've been working on, I'll pull those out because any gaps I can fill in on that's going to be good. Mm, Grab that one as well. That looks familiar. Mm, There's a wing there. Unless, oh wait, it might be a leg. Oh no, it's a leg. Right, that's fine. These birds confusing me. Right, I'm going to avoid grabbing out the the white bits. Yeah, I want to try and be a bit more methodical, so I'm not dealing with loads of different types of pieces at the same time. I think that's going to confuse me. So I'm just trying to. I think that belongs with the wee jumping fish. That piece. Oh, that's a waterfall bit. I think that is too. And that, and that, and that. All right, stop, Vic. You've got a handful. Okay, so that belongs in here somewhere. And then where does it go? I'm fairly certain that belongs up there somewhere. It's lots of different colours, that's the thing. This waterfall up here. It's kind of grey in some places, blue in others. Um not about that one either. One goes there. That one no, it doesn't attach to there. Ah, that goes there. Don't know about that one. Where do you go? Nope, not there. There. Right, that. There's a jumping fish here, and that goes there. Yay! That fills that gap. that attaches that kind of as a wavy. I think it might belong. There we go. White flower. It's good to fill out the gaps, I have to say. It is good to fill out the gaps. It's got a bit of rock in it, I think. There's a few different rocks, though. It's hard to tell where they go. What is there? Bit of the flamingo. That's belongs on there. That also belongs on there. Ha! There we go. That bird's got a head now. Little tiny bit of zebra leg in that one. Oh, now then, there's a wee bit of pink on that piece, and it's that dragonfly. So now I'm looking at these kinds of pieces where it's like a waterfall, but it's not white. So there's one here that's like that. What about that one? Ah, there's a blue butterfly on that one. I might have to marry that up with its fellow butterfly piece. That looks like a bug or something, a dragonfly or something. I just can't see where it is. Oh, it's there. So what is it? It, it's a little. I think it's a dragonfly there. Gosh, they really do need to fix out their poster situation, Educa, because it's really bad. It's just like that does belong there. It's just like you can't see it properly because it's so small. Not sure which waterfall that belongs to. Oh, but it does attach to that. So I think maybe they go there then, somewhere around there. Right, there's something in that. What is it? Is that a bit of? That's a bit of flamingo. There aren't many areas where all these dark blue pieces are now. That's a bit of rock or something. Uh, Go around there somewhere. Now then, that's that bird. I don't know about that one. Almost looks purple, that piece. I don't know, it might go on that board. Where that goes either. And that is the leg of that bird there. That doesn't go there. Right, so, well, a few of those went in. one or two. um, and I need to remember that I've got some at the top here that have water in the background, but they've got like butterflies and stuff in. So like that, for example, that goes. I think that goes over here. Doesn't fit in there, but I'm sure it goes over here somewhere. And then that one. Where does that belong? There? No, I don't know about that one. Anyway, I need to remember that I've got some up here that I can be putting in. That. Oh wait, that belongs with that. So it's like a yellow butterfly. There. Very wavy piece there. Another butterfly there. Oh, I can see that one now. It's above the heads of these, around about here-ish. That needs to be further across that flamingo. Not sure how far across. It's maybe there. Maybe. And that. Oh, that's down here. Some butterfly that's down there. I think I just got these out because they're kind of mossy pieces. There's a big beetle on that piece. Where's the beetle? It's been such a long time since I've done these sections in the giant puzzle. I can't remember. I remember seeing them. It's like, oh, hello again, beetle or frog or whatever it is. But then I can't remember where they go. I can't remember where the beetle goes. And then that. What is that? So that's the snake that goes down there. That is a frog, and it goes up here somewhere. There, just spotted it in the image. No idea what you Slitherpuff and SS. I don't know what you're talking about. How can you tell? Hello Vicky, I'm doing just fine. I know for sure I will get at least two puzzles for Christmas. I know the shape of a puzzle box. Oh yes, yeah, totally with you on that. There's also the rattle, the telltale rattle. Huh? How exciting! Are they big piece counts? Yeah, tell us. Are they giant? I got my first present yesterday, a 1,000 piece White Mountain holiday cookies. Yay! It's a collaboration with King Arthur Flour Company, which is also New Hampshire based company. All right. Huh? Sounds fun. Sounds great with the puzzles. Can't wait to see them. I know, me too. You'll need to show us pictures. When you get them, of course. I think they're both 1,000 pieces. I don't have space for a big piece count right now. I'll wait till July to build a bigger one. Yes! July 2026! Puzzle Camp! I'm so excited about Puzzle Camp. Scared and excited at the same time. They're the go-to place if you're making bread. Ooh, okay. Looking good. Thank you, Cara. What is happening in July 2026 that will enable large piece counts? I think it might be Puzzle Camp, Clark. That was my assumption anyway. Time flies. I wish I wish that I had the room at home like the one at Puzzle Camp to do large piece counts. Oh, I know that giant room. I know that'd be handy, wouldn't it? I'm lucky to have a friend that works for them, so get to try their stuff on a regular basis. The store is amazing. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds great. I said that every time you said snake, I heard snake. Oh, I see. Sorry, quite tired. Acknowledge my accent. Hmm. All right. Okay. So, just keeping on. What time are we? 2 o'clock. Wow. Well, 2:07. Where does the time go? Seriously. An hour and a half. Right, that goes in there. I think that might potentially go on that board. I'm sort of working on 4 boards at once here. It's a bit of a juggle. Right, I know where that butterfly is. I know where that butterfly is. I'm pretty sure that goes with the waterfall. I know where that butterfly is. These ones, these ones that are sort of green with lily pads, I think I'm going to plonk on the other board just to see if they go over there, because a lot of the green water's further over to the right. Um, so I'll stick them over there. Oh, that's one of the waterfall pieces. I think that might be two. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think that might be two. It's getting mixed up there. Thought I was putting it in the wrong pile. Uh, let's see if I can find where that goes. That looks like a waterfall piece. They've definitely gone down, haven't they? I wasn't sure I was going to fit all these pieces on the board at first. They have gone down. Now then, that is a running, like a little running cheetah thing. I don't know if I can attach it to something, possibly. Hair going in my, tickling my nose. Sometimes that happens. My hair gets stuck behind my glasses. It starts tickling my face. Right, there's a bit of a butterfly in that one. I'll see if I can find that. Oh, that's one of those white birds. I'm gonna stick that one over there. If I can largely get these water pieces in today, that would be really good. I'd be pleased with that. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. I've still not really touched any of the white pieces of water. Mostly been going for just kind of recognizable bits. Um, all right, I'll stick that there for now. That's one of those. So, yeah, that's one of those as well. There's a tiny little orange butterfly. Where do you go? Hmm, that is one of these birds there. Birds are coming together, these ones, so that's good. I think that belongs. Yes, it does. I spotted a little bit of that bird in that piece. That's why I pulled that one out. Yeah, there we go. Does that go there? No, it doesn't. So where are you then? Oh, Found it. Here. Loads of butterflies around there. That one's there. Hmm. So I just pull that out for a second. It goes in, I think, there. Does it? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know now. I'll check that in a wee second. That, I think, is one of the twisty bark pieces, maybe? Twisty tree? That goes there. Hopefully I can get that attached at some point. I think this belongs to this dragonfly thingy here. But again, I can't attach it yet. That's that running cheetah. So that goes. Oh, it might actually go on a different board. Hang on. Down there? No, it's not. Mm, Hmm. Have I left it on here? Oh. Ah. No, it goes further over. It's over here somewhere. I don't know. You can see the waterfall in it though. I think that might go over there. This one has some greenery in it, which is why I pulled that out. I don't know if it's rock or if it's. Ah, oh no, it's not that bit. I thought it was that bit. Darn it. There's quite a lot going on here, like in terms of butterflies and stuff. There, it goes there. So what is that? Wait, it goes that way round. Ha! Okay, I've got it. Right, there, goes there. Oh yeah, lily pad. Hmm, don't know about that one. That's one of the waterfall ones, I think. That one is that's that butterfly. Yeah, can't attach it yet though. And that is the green butterfly. Where did I put the green butterfly? Did I even have the green butterfly? I must have. I've lost it. I'm missing a green butterfly, folks. Where is it? Felt sure I had it. Oh, it's. I think it goes around here somewhere. There. Okay, I never did have it. It's there. I think that's waterfall. That belongs to that, which fits there. Yes. And that goes there. Oof. It's filling in. It's definitely filling in. So now I need some more. Does that go? No, that doesn't go there. That's butterfly though. Which one? Ah, too many butterflies. Oh, that goes there. And that one goes there. Ha! Got ya. No, I don't know about that. Okay, I think I need some more. What do you think? It's really filling out, especially this bit. This bit's really coming together, and I've got a good chunk together here. Let me pop some of these in because I'm pretty sure I found a few of these pieces. Uh, aha, that's that bit. I was a bit confused about that at first. And this bit's confusing me a little. Can't tell what I'm looking at there. I think it's a bird's tail, but I'm not certain. That's there. What's that up there? Oh, that's another bird. That's another bird. Right, that goes in there. There. That attaches that. Then we've got the tail of that bird, and that attaches that. Yes! Okay, so that whole bit's now attached to each other, which is great. I think this, it goes somewhere at the top of the waterfall, I think. I'm pretty sure that might go on a different board. What is that? That looks as though it goes around here somewhere. Might potentially be part of this bird over here. I'm not sure about that one. Mm. And I don't know about those. Wait, doesn't do that? No. I hate it when I've got wavies that don't attach. I just prefer them to attach. Mm, don't know about that one. Is that this? Don't know about that. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. That is that. There's like a blue bit in it. I thought it was water. It's not. It's that um horned cow thing. It's weird when you look, you're looking at blue and it turns out to be an animal. Can't be that many blue animals. But it's just the way the colouring has been done. Right. So I'm not sure if these go down here, but it's entirely possible they do. In fact, I think that does. There, that goes there. And this one I think does too. I just can't figure out where it goes. That looks like a bird or something. There's like an orange bit on it. But what is it? Oh, that's that. Oh, okay. That's the head of that flamingo. Right, that's good. Flamingo's got a head. Now then, can I attach this? Does it go there? Yes, it does. Good. That's good. No. Okay. I don't know where that butterfly goes yet, but let's go back to the water pieces. Oh, I found that green one there. Right, what to go for next? Maybe these white ones. I don't really know why I've been holding off on doing those, but they kind of seem more obvious to do next. Quite a few of them as well. So, well, maybe that might possibly be why I've been avoiding them. I think that's perhaps one of the other birds. That one. Right. I'm going to be focused more on this board, I think, with these pieces. Possibly a few on the bottom left. Let's see what I can do with these. I think that might go there. Yeah, I think it does. I don't know why I've not got that bit. There's a very obvious pink piece. Oh, why have I not got it? That's very odd. I don't think this bit's going to be easy. I think that's probably why I was avoiding it. Right, now, it looks like I've got feet here. Legs. Bird's legs. Oh, I think that goes over there. Be good when I can get all these big wading birds done, because they're confusing me. All their legs blend together. Mm. Nope. Is that one of those? I don't think so. No, it's not that one either. I'm slowing down, folks. I'm slowing down. No. Wait a minute. There, that goes there. There was some greenery in that one, so I knew I could fit that in somewhere. Now then, that's going to be close to a rock, because you can just start to see some of the rock. Oh my, this is tough. Oh, look at that. No, it doesn't. Ah! Ah, it's stressing me out. Right, okay, it's fine. I'll be fine. No, wait. Oh, wait a minute. There. That's the corresponding wavy. It's quite rocky around here. It's kind of confusing a bit. Oh, that goes in there. Yay! I got one in. I got one in. Now then, It's a bit more textured, that one. Does it go there? Don't know. That's very bright. I suppose with the wavies, I'm more likely to get those together with each other, which I guess is good. Oh gosh, I don't think that's right either. Wait, does that go there? Yes, it does. Right. Those two together. That looks like the right kind of texture. They're just all so similar to each other, so it's getting tough. Right, that. What is that? Ah, that's okay. Look like feathers, but I couldn't be sure. Mm. Right, and that goes there. It's kind of smoother, the pieces here, if that makes sense. Just less textured. I don't know if that goes there. Wait a minute, let's see if I can find that. Pop those down. I need to find this. It looks like a moth. Yeah, it is that bit. I just don't know. It doesn't go that close to the. I think it goes maybe there. I think that one sits there. I'm not sure about these two. Right. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Right. I'll just go back to these for a second, see if I can get them in, and then I'll come back and chat a wee bit more. Does that go? Oh, no, it doesn't. No. Right, but that looks as though it goes up here. I think. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't go there either. It goes there. Yay! Okay, figured it out. And that goes in there. Does that go here? No. Yes, it does. So maybe these go here. They do. Woo! That goes there. Not there, there, there. Oh, my goodness. Right. I'm getting somewhere, I think. That goes there. That go there? Yes, that goes there. Right. And that one, I think, goes there. Does that go down here? Don't know. Oh my lord. Tough one. What about that one? Oh, yes. Okay, that's attached. That's good. And I think this goes somewhere around here. It's got, I don't know, the texture of this little bit is a bit different. It's kind of all different things going on. I feel like it goes around there somewhere. What are we saying in the chat just now? I so need a new phone this time. I will get a lot more on my storage. You're not got much storage. You're running out. I'm probably going to get some JVH puzzles someday since my JVH advent calendar has been amazing. Oh, good. I'm glad you've enjoyed that. You like that kind of artwork. Do you know, I don't think I've done a Jan van Hasteren, but I've done similar kind of artworks. Probably sounds dorky, but I would like a throw pillow with that goes there on it. Maybe the pillow could be in the shape of a puzzle piece. I do like SS's merch suggestion though, very cute. Oh, what was SS's merch suggestion? I don't think my merch store has puzzle piece shaped cushions as an option, which is unfortunate, really. But I could get a puzzle piece behind it, maybe. I would love throw pillow merch. You can get cushions. There are cushions on my merch store. You made my morning. My pleasure. Oh, what was the suggestion? I need to know. My subconscious must be busy puzzling at night. Last night I got out of bed, turned on the light, and put in a piece because I knew where it went. It's hilarious. Puzzle in my bedroom, right? It's that realization sometimes, like when I'm away from the puzzle and I suddenly think, oh, it goes there. When you've been kind of obsessing over a piece for a little while, or you just keep seeing it and thinking, I don't know where that goes. Subconscious puzzling, I like it. Clark, were you thinking about it? And I know where it goes. I've done that a few times. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, me too. Maybe not. I maybe don't wake up and think it, but yes. Same here. I'll lay my queen bed and do it. Next year, I hope to buy at least one of the New Yorker puzzle advent calendars. They're so pricey, but it's my all-time favorite magazine. They have two so far. All right, cool. Hey, B, how you doing? Now I gotta go find my merch suggestion, lol. Sharing my idea again. New merch. Grace looking over Vicky's shoulder. His cute paw print. Point at Vicky's puzzle. A speech bubble over his cute cat face reads that goes there. Oh, I'd need to get a wee cartoon me made. Like a memoji. Me and Grace. I can just imagine him there. Even Grace emoji, I suppose. I've already got him on some merch. But that's good. I like that. Hmm. I do like that. I could get that done. How quickly I could get it done, I don't know, but I could get that done. All right, so a few pieces have gone in. Um, this bit's looking a bit gappy. I'm just wondering, where's that? Oh, right, there. It's there. There's another butterfly there. And that goes there. Now then, how about that? No. Mm, oh, right, well, they go together. But where do they go? They go there. Yay! Okay, that's good. And that one goes in there. And there's a tiny blue butterfly. Where do you go, little blue butterfly? There, right down there. I'll have to come up with some more merch ideas and get a bunch more done. It's been a while. So now then, where are you? This bit, I think, must go somewhere in here, I think. Oh, oh wait. It goes in there! Ha! Oh, I'm so glad when I can attach bits. Now, I really need to attach this. I think it goes there, but I really need to get that attached. I actually think I might have that piece. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Right, let's grab some of these other ones. There's like a grassy bit on the piece, quite a big grassy bit. Oh, what goes there? Might be that, although I don't think it is. I think that goes on there. Does that go on there? Oh, actually, it goes there. Yes. Where are you? I know I've seen you. Oh, that's going to be a centerline piece. You could just tell from the shape. There, I think that's it. Piece I was looking for. Mm. That's a bit of bird, I think. But sometimes the bird blends in so well with the um. Come on, where are you? It blends in so well with the water that it's hard to distinguish water from bird. Oh, that goes there. I think that goes on there. Right, where's that? It's there. Yes. Okay, that's good. Oops. All right. I'll grab that bit as well. So I've sort of gone for a few pieces here where there's rock, some water and some rock. That's there. Ah! Too many pieces in my hand. Oopsie. Right. Now then, there's a tiny bit of. Oh, that's where that goes. Okay. There's that piece with the orange in, and I couldn't figure out where it went. There's a tiny bit of flamingo or something in here. There it is. Right. Still, that's still held on by a wavy. Okay, so now we've got that's rock. Now then, there. No, it doesn't go there. I'm sure that must be around here somewhere, though. That's a. You can tell from the shape of that it's a centerline piece because it's kind of long. I think it must go up here somewhere. That looks like a centerline piece too. I think it might go there. Um, one. No, wait. This is tough. Does that go there? Nope. These pieces with wee bits of rock in are quite tough to figure out. Uh, that's going sort of more directly down. The direction of the waterfall makes difference as well, like whether it's more diagonal or whether it's um a bit more vertical. Where's that? That's quite diagonal, that piece. But that looks like a dividing line piece too. No. Oh, I feel like that goes in there somewhere. Right, that is the bird. There we go. And that does attach there. So I was on the money with that being a dividing line piece. That doesn't attach there. I can't get that attached yet. This one looks like the top of a waterfall. Oh, there. Okay, that's attached now. Yay. Okay, thank goodness for that. Right. Okay. There. If I could get this filled in, it just takes away another option. Because I'm getting confused as to what goes where here. Um, no, nope, nope, nope. Right, lots of rock in that one. Hardly any water, but there's water there definitely. That goes there. Does that go there? Nope, nope. Now then, that has a little bit of black in the piece, like a bird feather. Yes, okay, that's there. So go there, go there. Don't think so. Ah, there. Mm, sure about that one. Right, where are you? There's a bit of all shades in that one, which is a little confusing. Um, so where are you? Ah, you're there. Okay. I feel like this goes around here somewhere. There. Mm. Now then, I feel like you should be obvious. There, you're there. Yes. That's that one. That's that one. And that's a very bright piece, but I don't think it goes over there. Over here? Yes, okay. So that goes there. Um, and that's gonna go around here somewhere. I mean, that could be. Ah, there's one of the center pieces, center line pieces. Um, okay, so that's good. That one. No. No. Right, I'm determined. I'm determined to get this, like, all, if not most, of these water pieces in. I just want to get it, get the water pieces kind of done, and any leftover can go in the leftovers pile, if you see what I mean. It's quite a bright piece. Does that go in there? Nope. That one? Nope. Does it belong over here? Oh wait, it might actually. Yes, there we go. No. That's bright too. But there's green in that. What makes me think it goes over here somewhere. That's a bright piece. Ah, no, it doesn't go in there either. There? Nope. Ah, this is frustrating. Right. It doesn't go in there. Okay, it's fine. There are more pieces on here, so I guess I'll have to come and find some more. Let's see what we can see. And I must remember, I've still got these pieces to put in on the bottom right board. And I do think I've got some, maybe even sky pieces mixed up in here. Like that looks like it's sky rather than um water, but it's really bright, so it's hard to say. That's fine. I can come back to those. There's plenty of other really obvious ones I can do first. So let's do those. Right, yeah, let's do those. That one? Yes. Now then. Ah, there we go. That looks like a feather or something. There's a tip of something there, something dark. Oh, that could be anything really. Could be butterfly or something. So I'm not sure about that. Ah, yes, it is. It's a butterfly. That's a centerline piece, you can tell. There we go. And that attaches to there. It's just because it's wider. It's like they're just a different shape. There we go. Gaps are filling in. Gaps are filling in. Very, very pleased. Pleased with how it's going. Ah, don't know, but I think, yeah, that's a centerline piece as well. Mm, there. There's something in that piece. Flamingo or something. Where are you? Where are you? It could be a rock, I suppose. It might be a rock. Don't know. Mm. Meh. Nope. Yes. Yes again. I'm so close. I'm so close to getting all these in. Ah, does that go? Oh no, it doesn't. It's quite dark, that piece, which makes me think it goes around here. Okay, not to worry. I'll find it. I'll find them. Oh, blue butterfly. Where's the butterfly? There. That's a bit of zebra. Definitely zebra. Where do you go though? I think it is anyway. Oh, it's up there. Wrong board. And that. Ugh, my hair's going in my eyes again. I don't even know how it got stuck there. Right. Okay. So we've got a bit of grass area there. Ah, that's zebra. Is there that one? All right. Well, the gap fillers aren't as bad because I can. There's just less to go in here. This bit's a wee bit problematic. That's very splashy, that piece. There, that goes there. And so is that piece. It doesn't go there though, it's not the right shape. Does it go up here? Oh, it does. Okay, there's a splashy bit there too then. Mm. Yeah. A bit goes there, a bit goes there. Right. Okay, so I think I've got some over here that I've just kind of missed. There's some here above this bird. Um, there we go. That goes there. It's in there. All right. Well, that's good. At least I found where they live. Where's that piece? You've got to go around here somewhere. Surely. No. Oh, right. Okay. Who thinks I can get most of these in? I think I can. I'm certainly going to try. Mm. I think some are wrong. Some of them are missorted, I should say, not wrong. Um, so like those, for example, and I don't really know why this is in there. Don't think that's right. Right, but these are very obviously water over here. So let's get them all off here now. That's not. I don't know why I've got that out. That's not water. But what I also like today is that I've also tackled some of the birds and bugs. So I've done more than one pile. So these are the remaining water ones. I'm just going to put them up there for a second because I want to stop and chat a wee bit. Sleep well. Oh, you're going to sleep, Claire. Good night, Claire. Very much don't want to miss anybody. Anything. Yeah. Thank you, Vicky, for another great live stream. Have a great Christmas, everyone. Be safe if travelling to see loved ones. Oh, you too, Claire. I probably already missed you, but you too. Sweet puzzle dreams. I have to sign off myself. Au revoir, Vicky, and puzzle patrons. Au revoir, SS. I will see you later. I am back on Wednesday, by the way. I'm doing a Christmas Eve live, so I might still see you before Christmas. Vicky, you made me think of some mothers do have them when you said whoopee, whoopsie. Yes. That's the one with Frank Spencer, isn't it? Am I right in thinking that? Good night, all. It's 1:47. I'm very tired. Oh, my lord, I'm not surprised. Oh, thanks for staying with me as long as you have. And I have to read a bit before I go to sleep because I don't want to dream about puzzles. I'll make good dreams. Good night, darling daughter. Good night, Slitherpuff. Bye, all. Have a good holiday. Vicky, are you doing a Christmas live? Yeah, I'm going to do it a Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day. Are you heading off as well, Sybil? You got this. Looking good. Thank you, Bergdis. And thank you, Cara. Yeah, so if you're still here, I will be doing a Christmas Eve live. Um, so I'll be I've not decided yet what puzzle to do. It'll be a bit of a surprise for you. Um, because I've got a couple of options, but it'll be fun. Whatever happens, it'll be fun. And I'll do it Christmas Eve instead of Thursday, which I would normally do. So yeah, so if you're about on Christmas Eve, do come along. It'll just be at the same time as I do on a Thursday. It'll be like a Thursday live, but on a Wednesday. So it'll be 11:30 UK time. Only 2 days till Christmas, then a whole year again. I know, it's over so fast, isn't it? Right, so what I'm going to do, if you don't mind, this will be a slightly longer stream. I'm going to try and get those in, as many as I can, and then I will sign off at that. And I will. Well, I've got to put a few of these in as well on this board, the bottom right board. I'll do that as well. But I'm going to attempt to do that, and then I will sign off. I don't know where that goes. That's an odd looking piece, that one. I don't know if it's possibly belongs up there, I'm not sure. Right, let's pick up a few. I like them when they're in my hand. Don't ask me why, I've no idea why. Um, that looks like it goes up there, but I could be wrong. There's a kind of a bush type thing hovering over it, but I don't know. It's definitely splashy too. Not sure about that one. Oh, now that there's like a little bit down here. It's like a weird blue pond type thing. That goes down there, I think. But I can't attach it yet. So that's going to go somewhere around these rocky areas. Again, I'm not sure yet. Oh, I really do hope I find most of these. Oh, that's coming apart. Mm, Loose fit Educas. Well then, come on, you must go around here somewhere. There. That. No, that doesn't go there. Does it go in there? Or there? Yes, they go together. And then that, where does that go? That's another bit that's confusing me a bit. That's kind of like a brownie colour in it. I'm not certain. That one's there. That goes in there. That one goes in there. Come on, Vic. You can do this. Alright, so there. That goes in there. That's that bit. That's in there. So maybe the brownie bits go here. Perhaps. There's a bit of. That looks like a lily pad. makes me think it goes around here somewhere, but it's not really the right coloured blue. Um, Not certain about that one. Ah, now then. Do you go there? No. Do you go there? Yes, you do. Oh, that's another one that goes down here, I think. Weird blue bit. That one potentially goes up here. Yes, it does. Um, I would love to get that bit filled in, but I think that's mostly green, so it doesn't look as though I'm going to get that bit filled in really. Not much anyway. And that, you go down here. No, I don't think so. Maybe it does. I don't know. I don't know. All right, come on. Come on, come on, come on. This is slow going at the end. Mhm. There. That goes there. That goes in there. Nice to fill in the gap. Very nice to fill in the gaps. Mhm. Ah, yes. Okay, another bit of that filled in. And that goes somewhere up at the top. I'm fairly certain. It looks like waterfall, but I think it goes near the top. Now then, you look obvious. Ah, right, these ones, I'm struggling to get these ones in. Ah, there we go. They go in there. What are they? Ugh, the doorbell just went. That's fine. Jasper's going to get it, thankfully. Okay, that bit goes in there. Right. So what I'll do is I'll attempt to attach that together just for the sake of doing this bit of the puzzle. But they do go on different boards. Um. So there. So we can try and get these pieces in. Does that go in there? No. No. Feels like I should have that bit though. There. That goes in there. There's a bit of lily pad in that. I mean, it could. Ah, it goes there. That goes in there. What are you? Oh, I don't think that's water. I think that is, but I don't know where it goes. Might possibly go. It looks like a rock. Yeah, the rocks always throw me. Excuse me. There, that's in there. One's there. That one in there. And oh, now then. There. All right. Let's try and get these done. Who knows if I'll find them, but we'll give it a shot. Give it our best shot. Uh, that's the top of a. It goes around here somewhere because you can see the cheetah. Wait a minute. A lot of dark pieces here. I wonder where they are. Like, I wonder what I've sorted them into. Oh, that goes with that. I just don't know where it goes. These, where are these? And there's a very light, um, rock somewhere around here, and I feel like I should be able to attach it, but I can't. Um, okay. And that, I feel like I should be able to attach that too. A very bright bit there on that piece. Wait, does that go there? Yes, it does. And that goes there. Right. Come on. Right. It's further over to the right. Ah, don't fall off. It's further over to the right. So it's above that cheetah running is somewhere above that dragonfly. I think that's where it goes, but I don't know if I've got the bits to attach it. That goes there. Oh, I don't know if I've got the bits to attach it. What about that one? You've got to go around here somewhere. You do, you go there. Still can't attach it. Oh dear. Right, hang on. Right, there you go. No, where do you go? There, that goes there. Um, no, no, no. Oh yeah, that goes there. But it's possible these might go down here, down in this bit. In fact, I think I've discovered where that beetle goes. That's down here as well. Yeah, so they go in here. It's like a weird looking watery bit. Um, down here. I just don't think I can attach it yet. It's around about there. And then this bit I'm not sure. I don't know where those bits go. They might have to just go in the leftovers pile. Um, Wait a minute. Oh, that goes there. Yeah, that goes there. Where do you go? There? No. I'm not sure where that goes. That's quite frustrating because it's very obviously a bit of water. I just can't see how it fits in. Right. Okay, well, that's not bad for a leftovers pile. For water, at least. That up there and that one as well. Um, I think that's pretty good. So what I'll do is I'll pop that on the leftovers board, and I'm just going to bring in, that's the other one I've been working on today. These I can put back with the birds and bugs. Those I think go with another bird. This is a pile of pieces here that I just shoved on this board because I think they might go in this area. So like there, for example, there's a bit of elephant. That's that bird there. That fills that gap there. I've got another bird somewhere. I think. Oh no, wait, that's a waterfall one. I think. That goes here. There we go. I'll just put them on the table for now. Are they all yours? All right. Okay. Yeah, table. Jasper's had a delivery. Um, that one, I'm not even certain that goes on this board. That might be just a bird in the sky. I thought maybe it might be elephant, but I think that might just be a bird in the sky. Then that's. Oh, I thought that went there. Well, if you don't go there, then where do you go? You go there. Yay. Okay. Wrong board. Then we've got. That's got to be a rhino or something. There. Mm, that's that butterfly there. Um, Not sure about that one yet. No. No. These aren't as easy, these ones, because they're sort of a generic greeny colour. Um, ah, does that go there? I don't think it does. Hmm. Although it looks like the legs of these giraffe. Uh, no, don't know about that one either. I'm not convinced these don't go here, but I'm just struggling to figure out where they do go. Right, that goes there. That's that running thing. And we've got some splashy bits there with lily pads. That looks like a dividing line, though. Ah, yes, it's there. Oh, and that bit goes there. So, okay, yeah, so I've obviously got some here that um All right, well, I'll leave that bit uncovered then, just in case I discover a bit that goes over there. That goes in there. I thought that might be one of these birds, but it looks like I've actually filled in most of the birds. There. This isn't really easy to fill in because it's just kind of generic. Um, what are they called? That goes there, and that slots on there. Good. I'm glad I've got that attached. They're just kind of generic lily pad pieces. Most of them are around here, but I do have some around there as well. Like that one. Hmm. That is that bird there. You can just see a wee bird. No, wait. Ah, look at there. No, no. Oh, come on. Well, that goes there. And that one's in there. That one I can't find at the moment. Um, I don't seem to have that. Wait, now then. That, does that go over there? Ah, aha. Oh, okay, okay. Right, right. We'll put those in the leftovers too. Okay, so a lot done today. Really, a lot. Um, we've got, I've done some gap filling on here, and then I've done all this waterfall, which goes around about there. There's a few leftovers here, but I'm pretty convinced they go up near the waterfall. In fact, I think that goes there. And that eventually will attach to these chimps, uh, apes. So that's a big chunk together there. And then a whole bunch here filled out. I think that's good going. Although I've been going a wee while today. I'm just going to see if I can find uh, that flamingo. I think it goes there. Yes. That piece I'm not certain. It looks like a water piece, but I don't know where it goes. Can't quite figure it out. It's quite purple. Possible it even goes in here somewhere. I don't know. It's frustrating. Maybe I'll wake up in the middle of the night and realise where it goes and I'll come and put it in. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Well, anyway, I think that's great going. What do you think? Not a bad chunk done today, if I do say so myself. Anybody read Hex Hall? It's a teen series, but I stumbled upon it last week and thought it sounded interesting, and I'm already halfway through the second book. Sadly, there are only three. Oh no, I've not heard of that one. 24th. So I'll probably be lurking while at my parents'. That's fine. No bother at all. We just have dinner at the parents' on the evenings of the 24th and 25th. Rest on my Christmas is chill. Yeah, my Christmas is always chill as well. So a daytime stream would be awesome. Good, good, good. No puzzle unboxing on stream today. Oh no, unfortunately not. Jasper's like the dad gave him money for Christmas, so they've been ordering stuff on Amazon, and like honestly, we've had parcel after parcel after parcel delivered. But sometimes the puzzles, but not today. All for Jasper today. I missed when Vicky said how long she's going to puzzle today until finished, or just what she feels like. Yeah, no, I just wanted to finish the water pieces. So I've gone on for a bit longer, but I think most of them are in now. So next I can work on the birds and bugs and maybe move on to some of the sky pieces. I've got a pile of sky pieces that might be good to put together around about the area of the I'll show you the orangutan. That there. So you see there's an orangutan there, and then it gets a bit sparser up here, the foliage, and there's a rainbow. And the sky's kind of like a peachy colour, and I have a pile of those pieces. So I figure with all the birds and stuff flying around up here and the sky pieces, I can maybe get a chunk done around this orangutan. Because then I'm fast approaching just flowers and greenery. There's not really much left after that. And I haven't really sorted the greenery. I've just got a box full of pieces that I could do with micro sorting. But I think that's probably a good way to go next. The birds and bugs and then the sky and work on this top middle, top right area. What do you reckon? I think that might be the way to go now. Um, Afternoon all and Merry Christmas. Hello! I'm just about finishing now, Philip, but hello to you. Merry Christmas. I have to admit, I didn't think Vicky was going to still be streaming now. No, I'm still going, but I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Gotta have the power of autocorrect. Awesome progress. Yeah, no, it's going good. I just didn't want to leave the. I wanted to get the water pieces done, so I stuck with it. Such nice progress today. Good. I'm glad you think so. Have a good day or night or morning. Bye, everyone. Have a Merry Christmas if I don't see you before that. Thanks, Vicky. Bye bye, and Merry Christmas to you if I don't see you. Oh, excuse me. Got something caught there in my throat. So, I will say thank you so much for being with me today. Thanks for sticking with me while I finish those water pieces. Very pleased with this. Very, very pleased. So, the bottom half of this puzzle is definitely well on its way to being done. Some gaps, but otherwise it's looking good. So really now I've got to chip away at the top half. But I will continue with that. I think next Monday should be fine. Next Monday, shouldn't it? Don't think it's a specifically special day. So I'll continue with this next Monday. I won't be here on Thursday this week because it's Christmas Day, but I will do a stream on Wednesday at 11:30. And again, I've not decided quite which puzzle yet, but I do have a couple of ideas. So it'll be a bit of a surprise, that one. So if you want to join me on Wednesday, Christmas Eve, for a little bit of live streaming, then please do. And I'll see you then. I've not got any videos planned this week, but then again, you never really know. I tend to have sudden ideas. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But if you haven't seen it yet, my wildlife video went up last Friday. So a very recent video. Go and check it out. My very last build video on that giant puzzle. So it's very exciting. And yeah, that's about it, I think. If we don't see you, Merry Christmas to you. And I hope you have a lovely time. And yeah, happy puzzling. I hope Santa brings you what you wish for. All right, I'll see you next time, folks. Ta-ta, bye.